Yeah, well,
have fun with that.
Did you guys notice that? Like, I don't know. I didn't call it out when we were screening it, but the blood that Salome had looked like light red water.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you can tell. Like, I
yeah.
thought that was a cool touch that it was different.
Yeah, that it
than
was
the
different
actual
than
blood.
because
then when he pulled out the vial, it was dark and soupy.
darker.
Like,
yeah.
dark and soupy.
Bill always has
And he
the
goes,
ultimate
and I put
plan.
in a lot.
I know.
Bill
I
always
put in
has.
a lot
I
of
loved
silver.
all of the ways that sort of was revealed, though. He's, how do you know I wasn't manipulating you the whole time? How do we know? I mean, he doesn't even. And Pam called it when she was said, "Oh, he's always looking for something to feel guilty about."
Yeah, that was awesome.
I
So
was saying,
good.
like, this character is always looking for something to tell him who he is.
Yeah.
And so he is totally the one.
He's totally the one who would be taken over by
Yeah.
this higher power.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, Pam has the best lines, and I'm looking right now. The one that she had, "Must all roads lead to fucking Sookie."
Yes.
And that's a
That
quote.
was
And
so
that's a quote.
fantastic. Yeah, so I can say that word.
I
Just
love
because.
that is your rule on the show.
That's
That is
the
the weirdest rule.
I know.
It's for the fans.
It's for the fans.
There we go.
I know.
Good.
So what do we think
What
is
else
gonna
is on your list?
Oh, I've got all kinds
We
of
only
stuff
have
on
like
here.
14 minutes left.
I know.
I know. We got
know.
to get through some stuff here.
Well, we should
know.
also probably talk to you a little bit. I mean, we want to about your
I'm kidding.
additional work. We can talk about anything else. Do you have other stuff on the show?
What else on this? Is on the
Oh,
show?
on the list, we also have what's going to happen with Nora and Eric next,
Yes.
next season.
Are you guys a fan? I feel like, all right, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you feel like there are some ladies that were True Blood fans that are not too happy right now because they were invested either in the Bill character being really a good guy and or in the Bill and Eric character continuing to fight over Sookie? I personally really like these actors. I like them, as actors, and I love what they've been able to do this season with the characters. I love it. I think it's great. Do you think some people are going to be upset that this love triangle it doesn't really exist anymore because Bill's a goddess thing?
It's been half a decade, and I think that people are totally ready to take a breath.
Okay.
And they know at the core of who they are, everybody's still in love with Sookie. Sam's still in love with Sookie.
He is a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, just even the fact that Eric was protecting Sookie and sort of like that could happen still.
when he drank the blood, Eric was like, oh, good. And
He did the mom seatbelt.
he did a mom seatbelt move,
And
Which
it-
Roth did to me in the car today.
did.
Just like to point that out.
And look, it hasn't even been resolved yet. Like even in the books, like because I talked to some super fans that read the books, watch the series, and they deep down inside they want Sam to end up with Sookie.
I do
Yeah.
in the book series.
Interesting.
Yeah,
In
no,
the
a lot of
book
people. A lot of
series.
people
I will
do.
cut you, Sookie. That
Oh, I
is
wanna
my
see
man.
That. I want to see that fight. I really do.
Who do you think would win that?
Well, obviously,
You,
would win that,
obviously.
yeah.
She's
Although
spending all her light,
no,
dude.
she's got lights.
Yeah, but it's
the-
already, she's getting twitchy with her light, okay? And she's
know.
running out of that. So
She is.
Can't she
totally
read your
is.
moves anyway, though? She can get in your head.
No, I don't think she can read. Yes, she can. She
See,
can read
she's-
Shifter's brain.
Yes, she can.
yep.
She cannot read vampires.
What if we're a fly? Can she read our brains as flies?
That's a really good question.
Fly swatter.
I think that they should.
I have so many questions that I'm always asking the writers. They're always so annoyed with me because I'm like, okay, so no, if I'm turning from a human into a fly, does that mean that my brain is also then a fly's brain? Like, do I understand? And they're like, no, it's not like biological. It's not biological. The brain isn't biological. Okay, so then if I'm not like, I have to know these answers, But then, if the idea is like, then we get into this question of what's the soul,
Right.
Is the soul the thing that carries us from form to form? It's, vessel versus mind, body, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
So,
Getting deep.
yeah,
I love it.
I also love that you did comic book guy's voice.
Yeah.
That was
that
was
comic
awesome. Yeah, that was comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Oh, that's just my inner, I have so many questions.
But we talk about that all the time, so we appreciate. That's
We
what we
do.
debate on the show.
Yeah.
We do because these are the reasons why we like sort of supernatural.
I had this whole thing about my
genres.
nails this season. This is like some poor makeup. Bridget, who is our key makeup artist, was like, "Oh my gosh, you're killing me." So if you see the beginning of the season, Luna has these, and she's got nails. She's got like Shreveport nails, like they're like French tip. They're long. They look
I did
shiny.
notice
They're
that.
like,
Yep.
they're like done. Like
Yeah.
she and Arlene have the same nails.
Yeah.
And then when she when she skinwalks as Sam and she comes out of it and she goes like she touches his face, she doesn't have them anymore. And I was like very specific. I was like, she cannot have these fake nails because if you have acrylic or gel tips, they will fall off.
That's totally
They
true.
will fall off.
Yep.
And they were like, it's gonna look like a mistake. I was like, it's not gonna look like a mistake. And I swear to God, I will do press that explains that I had to
AFTERBUZZ
like
exclusive.
fight for my my
Yeah.
thing. So anyway, so they finally let me have my thing. And then I had like shorter, because I bite my nails in real life. So sorry, I do. It's fine. Anyway, sometimes I'm good about it. Mostly I'm bad about it. So then I had like shorter ones for that day. But they look real, you know what I mean? So they were like real and just shorter. It's what they would look like had they fallen off. And then the next episode, I didn't even put those on. I just had my normal bitten nails because she doesn't know where her baby is. She's freaking out.
Right.
So I feel like she would have from there on out, the rest of the second half of the season, they're just like a wreck. Her nails are a wreck.
See, I love that sort of little touch. I even noticed today with the costumes with Salome, she's never worn a color like that dress that sort of lilac. And my mom was a fashion designer and I did makeup, so I noticed these things.
Yeah.
But I noticed that like as soon as she thought she was the prophet and the chosen one, and all of a sudden she's wearing completely different colors, and then she wears white.
Yeah.
And I
And
just
she's about to
stuck
be
out.
reborn, essentially.
Yep. And it was
Yes.
outside the
Except
color palette
not.
of everyone else, and so it totally made sense. It totally worked.
Yes, Audrey would be very happy to.
Yes,
know that you
I was
noticed.
impressed. I was very impressed. Let her
She
know.
was bested by her own narcissism. The
Yes.
nail thing is great though because fans do notice that, and they would have said if you had kept the acrylics on, fans would have been like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
those would have fallen off."
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that even my lashes and all of the things on, like, you'll see Luna never wears, like Lafayette wears lashes.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's got, they're done. And Luna never has them. She will sometimes she wears mascara when she's doing her makeup, but by the end of the season, she has no makeup on. So that I'm just really anal about that.
Mascara would fall off.
It would
It's
fall
true.
off.
It's not organic.
Exactly.
That totally makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right, so let's ask you about some stuff you've got coming up.
Oh, sure.
Let's
What do I have
let's
going?
reiterate that your album. Tell us
Oh
about your
yeah.
album. and what
Okay,
we can
so
expect.
I'm producing an EP all around my insane schedule. Every day that I have off, I'm in the studio, and the first single is called "Waiting for Godot." And it's going to be premiered tomorrow on Complex.com. Complex is doing the premiere. And then it's available on iTunes on Tuesday.
I will be purchasing it.
Should
What would
download
the
it.
sound be like? What would your influences and
Gosh, it's so not one thing. And a lot of people are saying, I've never heard anything like this before, which is cool. But other people are saying that it's kind of like if Sade, Imogen Heap, and Massive Attack had a baby,
Nice.
maybe.
Yeah.
It would be my favorite thing
It would
ever.
be,
Yeah.
yay, good. I'm so glad.
So you got a plus.
Already getting some plus. Perfect. Done. All right, see you later, guys. But yeah, even in this first song, it's like a 4.5 minute song, and it starts in this filmic world, and then there's a dub drop, and then there's a 25-part a cappella choir. And I studied opera first, so you'll hear some of that stuff that I trained to do a long time ago, and then it ends in this sort of Sigur kind of world, and that's just the first song. So,
Oh, that's so cool.
Here's the best thing is that because I don't have to worry about selling units and putting things on the radio, I don't have any parameters, and I have followed none. So it's really just kind of all of these brain droppings, and it's highly experimental, and yeah.
That really does sound amazing. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
so it drops
I know, I
the
am too.
28th, right?
28th.
Okay.
28th, Tuesday.
The 20th. It's my mom's birthday.
Nice.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Mom.
And then acting wise, you said you did a film with Carrie,
Yeah,
right?
earlier this year I
Yeah.
did a movie called I Am Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and it was my one chance to work with Carrie Preston because I don't think our characters have ever met even.
No, I don't think
so.
so, yeah.
So, yeah. So
That's
It's weird that you guys
fantastic.
haven't met.
We've
With
never
Sam,
met.
being a boss.
yeah, and it's a hilarious film, and I said I'm only doing it if I can make up an accent and if I can wear this wig and wear these glasses. Like I sent the director this like package of character ideas that I just wanted to do because I've just looked like myself for too long, so I'm really sick of it. So I really just wanted to turn into somebody else.
Now I want to know about the wig.
it's a real short wig. It's like this long, and it's got like a chap right there, and his glasses. And like, okay, actually, here's the truth. So I have a pretty strong girl crush on Valentina, who plays Salome.
Yeah.
And when she came to our first table read, she was just so cool. She had these like B-girl glasses and these red lips and this like short cut in these bangs, and I was like, I love her. I totally need to be her in something. And then I got this movie, and I was like, I'm turning into Valentina. And then I hung out with her, and I was like, I have to tell you something. This is the character I just played in this movie, and I based her off of you. And she was like, that does look like me, in her like perfect Italian accent.
So
she didn't get creeped out, thank God, but it could have gone really weird,
Yeah.
you know? She could have been like, creeper.
She's stalking me on the set.
I have a
Yeah.
massive girl. How can you not have a massive
She's
girl
so
crush on her?
fantastic.
She's
I
just so you're everything that I dreamed I would be when I thought I would be fancy.
And now she's like, I'm going back to Roma.
because she's the type of
going to
person
go
that can eat a Subway, like a huge hero sandwich that's like a meatball sandwich and not smell anything.
Yes.
I just know it.
She's that person.
She is that person.
She's kind of perfect.
So is there distribution yet, or is it?
Oh,
gonna do this outside?
it's just being edited right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's all still in the
Yeah,
works.
yeah. That's happening. And then I just joined. I'm going to record on a show called The Goodwin Games. It's on Fox.
Oh, I was just on a panel with the two writers.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Are they nice? I haven't met
Britannic.
them
Yeah,
yet.
they were fantastic. They were so cool. Yesterday.
them
That's
yet.
so random.
Yeah, but it's a very funny show, and I'm playing T.J. Miller's baby mama. So I don't know why everybody's giving me their kids, but it's like I don't know what I feel like a mom suddenly or something. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I'll take it. How my baby. Anyway, yeah. So lots of fun stuff coming up.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, and you mentioned that there's 2 extra minutes from this episode on HBO Go.
Yeah, which I haven't seen yet, but yeah. So if you go to HBO Go and put in all your credentials, you can see we made extra content for HBO Go that happens after Eric says run, and then the next thing happens.
Awesome. Quick hopes for next season or predictions. Jenna.
Oh, I just want to see more naked men.
Great.
Done.
Yeah, that's
Done. I would love to have my clothes on.
Okay, not gonna happen.
Okay, I want to find out who M. Warlow is, and Queen Mab is going to just slay a vampire. She's going to cut someone in half and say the fairies are here to stay.
Oh.
And finally step up.
I want the fairies to come out in full force, and I like the Eric Nora relationship. I think they're handling the sibling lovers things very well. I want to see more of that.
Totally. Okay, guys,
Interesting.
make sure you subscribe to AfterBuzz TV. Rate us really well. Leave nice comments because we always read them. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow AfterBuzz, first of all, at AfterBuzz TV. You can follow me at Jenna Busch, Busch, like the beer, not the president.
I'm at Janina on Twitter. Very easy. And I think that's it. I'm so glad that there was such a kick-ass season. That was one
amazing.
hell of a way
It
to
was so
end.
great to have you, definitely.
Yeah.
And you can follow me at The Everyday Man, like The Everyday Man. Okay.
And you can follow me at JROC, JROTHC. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks for
with us
having
tonight.
me. I like
That
these
was
in-depth
awesome.
conversations.
I know,
I
this
could
was
stay
awesome.
here for another hour.
I
Oh,
know.
and thank you to
Yeah.
Sam the Fly.
Yes. And
And Sam the Fly.
Thank you for making that appearance, Sam. You are
Yes, Sam.
really just one hell of an actor, and I hope to be like you one day.
Yerman and the fans. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thanks for
Yeah, thank
watching. This is
you.
our last episode. We'll be back for season 6. Yes,
Oh,
it's our
wow,
finale.
that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see you next year then.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Where's Sam?
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.